There was drama at the Supreme Court on Thursday, that's today, as renowned lawyer Tsatsu Tsikata refused to argue the NDC's review of the voters' register case. He said he had just received documents filed by the Electoral Commission and was unable to argue the case. The Supreme Court has ruled that the EC can compile a new register as it excluded the use of birth certificate and existing voters' card as proof of identification. Now, the NDC was seeking to set this aside, but failed. Court correspondent Joseph Akablay joins us with more. Joseph, we know a review means an expanded panel. Tell us about the judges who heard the original case and those who have joined.
This was heard initially by Chief Justice Kwesi Eni-Yeboah, Justices Jones Doche, Paul Bafo-Boni, Sule Badegbe, Samuel K. Mafosau, Nene Amegacha, and Professor Ashikote. So that was the original 7-member panel. And for the review, 2 others came to join. They are Justices Yawapil and Justice Mariam Owusu. So those are the 2 who came to join the panel, making the new panel of 9.
What about the legal team? We also heard that they've made some changes.
At the initial case, the NDC was represented by Godwin Tamaklo together with another junior of his, Theophilus Nyaba. This time around, for this case, Tsatsu Tsikata represented the NDC, joined by Dr. Dominic Ayine, a former Deputy Attorney General. And so that was by way of the changes in terms of the legal teams. But the other legal teams remained the same. Godfrey Adame represented the Attorney General, while you had Mr. Justin Amenuvo representing the Electoral Commission.
And let's come to what happened in court today. Explain to us why Tsatsu refused to argue the NDC's case.
And so first, when the case was called, he made a request to the court asking that they give him more time to file additional documents. And so that was the first request that he made. And the court declined that request after going on a recess and coming back. The court said that that request was not supported by law, and so he turned down the request. Then Mr. Tsikata said this morning when he came in, he had just received some documents from the Electoral Commission in terms of their response to his case. And so he needed some more time to respond to the documents that the Electoral Commission had filed. And so at that point, the Deputy Attorney General responded that he should go ahead and move the motion since the Electoral Commissioners had also received the documents he, Mr. Tsikata, had filed on short notice. Mr. Tsikata then again responded that he had actually, through Dr. Ayine, written to the Chief Justice suggesting that the Chief Justice allows for the case to be heard during a legal vacation. And so today is actually the last day in the legal year for the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court will be on vacation from Monday forward. And so he said that he had actually suggested that the court create a special dispensation to hear the case during the vacation. The judges went on recess again, and this time around when they came back, they responded that they couldn't grant the request for adjournment, and so he should proceed to move his motion, asking the Supreme Court to set aside its earlier decision, allowing the EC to compile a new register, as well as ruling that they can't use the voter's ID card and the birth certificate. At that point, Mr. Tsikata stood up, and in a soft manner that we all know him to speak, he said that he's unable to do what the court is asking him to do because, as he has said, he needs more time, and so he cannot move the motion. This was an order that the court had given, and he still insisted that he cannot move the motion. He took his seat. So it was at that point that the Deputy Attorney General, Godfrey Adame, said that because he's unable to do so, then the court has to dismiss the case. And so the court proceeded to dismiss the case.
All right, many thanks. Joseph Akablay is our court correspondent. And as you heard there, the Apex Court has dismissed that particular case.